The Satsuma is complete. Ish. I'll troubleshoot why this car isn't firing to the best of my ability so I can get this car legalized after going through inspection. Hey guys, it's TRIZE here. So starting off our Monday morning, I am hungry AF to the point where it's about to be turning red, and we got the Satsuma not firing because, well, it is what it is. And it seems like the battery is pretty much damn near charged up. I let it charge overnight on a Sunday yesterday in game, so might as well put this back in and try to see if this works. Well, first of all, let me go to my wiring mess because I did screw up on one part of the process to wire the car, in specific, the ignition. So going towards the fuse box, let me get the fuse box, please. Hit the F button and go to ignition switch, because you see here where the keyhole is at, there is no wire that leads up to where you put your key in. So hit the F button on the ignition switch. Now we got it wired. So that was pretty much my only dumb mistake I've made when I pretty much damn near completed this car. All I gotta do is just start this up and see if I can get this to drive. Well, run, then drive, do some of the necessary tuning to get this reliable and away, and get this up to inspection so I can live out the rest of my life with this damn car, and yeah. And now I'm hungry. And second of all, does it fire? So we got the, well, first of all, get the choke. I believe the choke is, yeah, pulled out, so ignition. We do got the oil light and the red light there, so crank it up. Damn. Because if I keep going and going with the ignition, then I'm going to kill the battery. So where do I stand now after not working? About halfway. I pretty much had to buy another battery, let this charge up, and then charge the other one, and see what the hell is wrong with the car. I mean, everything is wired up, and I did try to tune with the carburetor, and I believe on the little MSC editor thing, it was like at a 22 or something like that, or a 20. I believe the very high freaking rating is pretty much the reason why I can't get this to run and all that good stuff. So might as well get a moped, head to the freaking store, and grab the battery and get something to eat before I die of hunger needs. And my cousin. Couldn't kill me this time, you dumbass. Oh boy. I was slowing down, but I think I was speeding, so am I gonna get fined or no for going like, what, a couple kilometers over the speed limit? So pull over, do the breathalyzer, and don't give me the damn ticket. Yeah, halt. Police. They call police in Finland. And say some crap at me, bro. Tell me I'm drunk. Yeah, you again. Blow into the tube. Please don't give me a ticket. White people. Seriously, you're a white person. So, for 420 Maka. What does K and J stand for? Like, no helmet? Yeah, get out of here, frickin' liberal-ass pigs. Don't tell me what to do in frickin' Europe. Oh, damn, I'm running out of gas, so pretty much when I get back home, I'm gonna be literally out of friggin' fuel. L. Give me something before I die, please. The Tebo, it's you. Just eat right now. Pay? You're welcome. So I know buying a battery, this will not be put in the bag, and I believe it's gonna be the same thing with the fuel, so I pretty much have to leave the frickin' fuel outdoor. Pay with coins? No, sir. Almost 660 Maka. That's what I thought. And two, getting the battery home. Yeah, thank you for visiting. For getting the battery home and the food here. I'm going to be making 2 damn trips. I'll try to put the battery in the back. I know this was a bit glitchy last time. And then carry the bag in pretty much not third person view, but carry the bag while I'm riding the bike, and then have the battery in the back. Like, what I mean by glitched out in terms of the battery, like if I get on the bike, that. So I guess kickstand, get it going, and put this in the back hastily, and then grab my bag, and I think took the back way home because of the cops. Alright, battery's on, so for the bag here, and then neutral drop, please steer. And I'm going to drive this fairly slow to a point, and head back to Lope, head back home, and hope the battery doesn't fall going back home, the back way home. Oh, cousin! Jesus Christ, I got jump scared by my own damn cousin. Coming right at me. Well, I'm still got the lean, still got the battery behind me, so, I'm all good. Yo, what it do, Fleetari? You don't care that I stole your stuff from yesterday, because on a Sunday, when I was waiting for my battery to charge, I went to Fleetari's and decided to look for some parts for the Satsuma GT, and I went right across the street too, and grabbed the old tires, because why not? It was a Sunday, and I decided to kill some time rather than just waiting doing nothing all day, waiting for my battery to charge on this here Monday for the video. Alright, made it back, and what does my screen look like? It's all like from a frickin' CRT or something. Like, you seen this or is this me? Alright, it's back to normal. I'm guessing the friggin' shadowing effect or what. So what I was talking about, here's the rocker cover GT and the GT steering wheel from Fleetari's, including the radar buster. And the four wheels, they freaking destacked from the mansion, including the long coil springs, which they don't pass inspection, these coil springs that go on the back of your Satsuma. You know, I might as well cure my needs for now and try to load up the MSC editor to give you guys like an idea on like how I'm doing with the car, with the stats on the carburetor, including the distributor, and again on the quality of some of the parts, especially for the actual rocker valves, the rocker shafts. So I got the MSC editor with the Satsuma report just to give you an idea on the maintenance. So fuel, I don't even care, and the wheel alignment, that's later on. I'm currently at a 22. This used to be like a 20.8 or whatever. I think I scrolled up or down, which increased this number here. And distributor timing, I think it made this a little bit worse than before. So everything seems to be good with the fan belt tightness, the cylinder intakes, and fuel or clutch fluids. And down here for the rocker shaft at 13%. Is this the problem where I can't get the car to start up, or is it the terrible numbers with the stock carburetor air-to-fuel ratio being extraordinarily high? Because it should be at like at a 15 or something like that. So what if I were to mess with the carburetor? So here's the screw here. So I think if I scroll up, this was the bad way around. So let's just screw in something like that. And the distributor, I know it was like a trick to do. You could do like screw it all the way and then down 13 times by just moving it with your hand as so, like this. So try here. Then tighten it down and then save the game to see if I'm making good progress or not to get the car started and get to legalizing it. Alright, so remember, 22, 11.8 is going to give you the chance to reset, or do I have to do some black magic? So close, and going back to the Satsuma report under maintenance. And the distributed surface spark timing, okay, it's in a good standing, but I do have to keep scrolling down. Alright, is my Alzheimer's ass, is it an up or a down? So, up. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. Save that and see if that's good enough. 15.6. Okay, this will be a little bit too rich. I think this will be more towards the white setting for your smoke, like your smoke coming off the exhaust. I think it'll be a little bit too white. Alright, 8 a.m., so all the stores are going to be open. So first of all, let's eat Emmanuel Macaroni. There, let's go to Fleetari's and see if I could get the rocker shaft, and first of all, start the car. Alright, battery's all wired up, I remember, so I don't really need to put the air filter on now. I'm just going to see if it just runs. If it runs, then good, put the air filter on next, and then do the rest from there. So is the choke, nope, pull the choke, and then key. Again. Throttle. Nope. There could be a chance that the rocker shaft might be screwed, so take out the battery, charge that one, and I guess pull out the freaking rocker shaft. Oh yeah, that boy is hella dead from starting that one up. I'm going to replace the rocker shaft here, including the cover too, seeing that I already got it at Fleetari's store by just doing some outdoor exploration stuff, you know what I'm saying? Alright, Mr. Rocker Cover, you go over there, and the rocker shaft, same bolts, just take out the 7mm spanner, and take out the shafts as so. Because the rocker shaft was the only one that was in red condition, meaning it's critical. So does it mean that that 13% means it's not going to run because the rocker shaft is pretty much busted? It was a DOA when I built the engine and the rest of the car. Alright, here's the rocker shaft, so cylinder head and all those bad boys. Do I take this to Fleetari's, or can I just say, hey, buy me a new rocker shaft and they'll pay up and I'll pay him up and get a new rocker shaft, put this in and see if that's the case. And Uncle, you got the van? Looks like it's a no. The answer is stop being stuck. No. Oh my god. Piston number 4? Are you Gucci? Well, in case the most liberal-ass cops get me, grab my helmet and ride in the moped. For the heck of it, do I got any bills? Yes I do. Mr. Electric Boo. 145 Maka, phone, 200 Maka, 120 Maka. Yep, bankrupt my ass, frickin' government. And cousin, it's her cousin. Let's go bowling. You missed me, dumbass. Alright, Fleetari, you got a rocker shaft? Yes, you do. 730 Maka. So I believe when you take out... what's on your mind, young man? When you take out a part in your Satsuma, then it becomes available on the shelf for you to buy at Fleetari. So, 729, for the heck of it. Anything that you have available in terms of, like, repair of broken engine parts, 2900 Maka. But that would require bringing in the Satsuma into his garage. Well, I'll buy the, get me out of here. Buy the rocker shaft and see if this is the key to starting up the car. Alright, rocker shaft, are you gonna do me good this time? I think I pretty much have to do the tune like I did to the original rocker shaft, so there'll be no problem with this one once I fire it up. Alright, got the new rocker shaft on. I might also put the new GT cover on for the sake of the aesthetics and everything. And my battery is semi-charged. I don't know if this will be enough juice to start it up unless I gotta wait till another frickin' day to get this going. Alright, please run for once, please. So enter, ignition, check the choke, still out, and... it would have started up by now. It usually takes 5 seconds. What the hell is what's wrong with it? I guess I'll do the... what's the time right now? In case I have to... 2 o'clock. Let me see the report and try to replace some other parts, but I have to bring the frickin' Kekmet tractor over there, because... let's check... Uncle's van's still gone, right? Oh no, we got the van. So, I could... bring the van over here. Let's first bring the van over here and take some more parts out that are going bad and see if I can replace them and if that's the problem or not. I know the starter is getting bad, so can I think I gotta do the bolt here. And there was like another bolt plus this nut here that's in place after I did the wiring to the car. Wait, I can do it as is. Wait, what? Oh, as is. Okay. And I'm kind of thinking about taking the head off again and I guess replacing all the pistons. Because piston number 3 seems in good check, but 1, 2, and 4 are starting to get bad. They're like in the 20s. I know the alternator is like in the 30s, and some of the other things too, like the water pump. I'm not too concerned about that for right now, but in the future. But the starter is indeed getting bad. The alternator, the pistons, the fuel pump. I've seen some on Reddit, especially one thread. I don't know if it's Reddit or on Steam. Somebody had a problem with getting this car started, and somebody diagnosed a problem of having a bad fuel pump that they got at Fleetari's. So do I have to take the engine or to the crankshaft? I think it's to the crankshaft. I'm seeing bolts. I think this ain't it, Chief. Right? This it, Chief? Or this ain't it, Chief? Like, what's this? You know what? Might as well. Let's see if I can get access to the actual engine block by... I swear if it glitches the frickin' game. One more? Or no? No, there's another bolt. To the engine. So I can get access to the pistons and etc. Well, if I were to remove the frickin' oil pan and get underneath the engine to the crankshaft, I spill all that Americana that will get me invaded, and you know the drill. Do I have to wait for all this to frickin' empty out? There goes all my oil. You can have the rest of it, America. God damn, it's 6 o'clock. He's probably not going to be open until once I get all the parts out. So yeah, you remove all the nuts on each of the con rods to get access to the piston. So it'd be better off, like, safe than sorry, to replace every piston, like, for the long run. Is this it, or do I gotta do more? Piston 4. Okay, so just that, and eventually that. So that's all for the pistons, and for the oh, oil filter. The crankshaft, where was I at? The crankshaft is a 33. Might as well replace this too. So they take 9 millimeters for the pistons, or the crankshaft, 9 millimeters for the crankshaft, and just kill the bearings and then the crankshaft. No? Is it because I'm attached to the what is that, the radiator? Not a radiator, the alternator? And the clutch, too. Ah, well, can I just kill the clutch engine plate? No? Alright, finally got the crankshaft out of here. So I had to get the frickin' pump, alternator, everything that you see here just to get to the crankshaft to replace this thing. And it's dark, so I can't do anything about Fleetari's throughout the day. So make a list of myself. So the pulley is starting to get bad, so we need a new pulley. It's at 30%. Crankshaft is at 32%. The starter is a question, too. And the pistons, yes sirree, replace all of them for the long run. If I can afford all of them. Because piston 1, look how black this thing is. It's like carbon on top of carbon stuff on that piston. And let's also play it safe. I think I'll do the alternator too. I think it's at 28%. So I guess I'll shut things off and head on until a Wednesday. It's Wednesday, my dudes. Had to bring the freaking Kekmet tractor over here because the van was not available. And Fleetari, hello, it's on your mind, young man. A piston is 350 Maka times 4, so 1400. So that, crankshaft 915, alternator 4, 3. I'm probably gonna be a broke boy by the time I'm done with this stuff. So remind myself about the Satsuma report. The pistons are obviously bad, including the rocker cover, a rocker shaft that's been replaced. It's still old school. Pistons are a priority. The gearbox, that will have to wait. I think I'll replace the alternator, the crankshaft, all pistons, and the starter. How much will that be? Can I, like, deduct what's already been purchased? So pistons, all of them. 1396 Maka. Starter is 295. This is at like 30%. 1691. Alternator, crankshaft. I don't care about the head gasket. Head gasket was pretty good, right? Head gasket, 45. I think I'll survive for now on that. So that'll bring me to 3031. And I'm at head. Alright, got some nice shiny ass pistons. 2516 left in our bank account. And okay, you can still yeet it in the car, or the tractor for all my parts. If this ain't the problem, then I don't know what to say. I swear I got everything wired up correctly and pretty much everything all good in terms of the car and the engine being fully built, well, before doing all the disassembly methods and watch out everything. Alright, that should be all of the parts, so I have to go to frickin' Parajavi and get some more oil after undoing the oil pan here for 520 Maka. Well, go to Parajavi and buy another oil, this and that of oil. Oh hey look, it's Beavis and Butthead, still stuck at the store. Oh wow, I'm at it since I got the frickin' keck bit. I'll bring the two-stroke back from earlier in this video. And it appears... Do I got all my stuff? Hold on. I see two pistons. Did I lose any? Yeah, I lost a piston. So we got 1, 3, and 4. Where is number 2? Did it glitch like a bitch or what? Yeah, I only see 3 pistons, so it literally glitched out. So I have to drive back where I came from exactly until I find where the hell is that piston. Hey, give me some oil, would you please? As I throw a freaking beer bottle right at your register. And at the same time, fill up the freaking tractor with that D, aka diesel. It's kind of interesting, like in Europe, you pay for the gas after you pump it. And here in the US, you pay, then pump your gas. So, pay the 59 and change Maka, the European way, rather than the American way of pay first, pump then, rather than pump first, pay then. So let's retrace my steps and see if I can recover the other piston, because this is huge. If I don't, that's a beer bottle, don't have that piston to do something to my car. Wait. Here's a piston, so right at Fleetari's we got the piston, so this is piston number 2. And it did look like, if my mind's playing tricks on me, here's number 4. How do I do the handbrake on the other side? Recount my pistons. Here's piston number 1, piston number 2, piston number 3, piston number 4, the alternator, the starter, and the crankshaft. So I should have everything needed for the car that I bought the new parts at Fleetari's. So good. The part didn't really go that far down the actual road. It was just literally right around the corner from Fleetari's. Alright, finally back home. Let's unpack everything, see if the freaking parts are well worth it once I get them installed.
One eternity later.
Okay, it seems like I got every single part on here, especially with... I still got more oil, don't I? Oh, it's my old can. Oh, okay, so this is the new one. I got confused with my old oil and the new one. So I was about to say, I got everything attached on here. The engine, all the new parts, like the pistons, crankshaft, everything else in general. And let's see here, once I get the oil on here, all good. Put the cap back on, the battery, and see if it works or not. Alright, everything's all wired up, so let's see if this will fire up with the new parts. So ignition, got the lights, and... choke. Server made the mistake. Oh my god. And I got the freaking It Runs achievement. Finally, man. The bitch red lines halfway in fuel, but how does it look with the smoke in the back with the carburetor? So, gray smoke. I'll wait for this to warm up, get to optimal temperature, probably tune the carburetor a little bit, put the hood on, test drive, and be done with this damn journey, getting this car restored. And while I'm at it, what if I just swap out the steering wheel from the stock one to the GT one that I found a while ago before I started the video? So steering wheel goes in as so, and it takes a 10mm bolt, well, the nut to put. The nut was here. It just phases right through the freaking steering wheel, the GT logo. Alright, there we go. So we don't have the big-ass hole in the middle with the nut exposed with the stock steering wheel. Now we got a proper steering wheel with that says GT for the GT trim level with the Satsuma. And temperature seems about optimal. I put the choke back in, and it appears a little bit of white smoke. I don't know. Ooh, a little bit of heavy white there, too. A little bit too lean, I believe. I'm going to definitely tune with that with the carburetor, and I believe you could buy the AR gauge in here, or no? Yeah, right here, for 550 baka, the AR fuel ratio gauge, including the RPM gauge here, too, for 829 maka. I'll heavily consider on this probably for now or in the future. Probably when I get a little bit more money once I do some of the upgrades to this car after inspection to get the car legalized and all that good stuff. So might as well put the hood on for the first time and get this car on the road. Alright, the hood's difficult ass has been installed. Let's get this on the road and see how it drives. I know the steering alignment is going to be a joke because I haven't even touched that. So let's pull out and see what's like. It starts up good. Handbrake. Oh, it's already... yeah, bend down. Okay, reverse. Gotta watch out for my bike, so... out goes the weasel. Alright, seatbelt and bombs away. So, first gear we go. Into second gear. Something just broke. Something just broke. Hold on a minute. What the hell was that, man? I swore I heard a bonk sound. I'm not sure if it's my imagination. I don't even see anything, like, underneath or behind me. Either I'm tripping or what? I thought that was a part that's my mud flap. Like, can I still go? No, I'm immobile. What the hell? Looks like... is that the drive gear missing? Huh? How the hell the drive gear, this thing here, just like rage quit off of my car? Oh, it's in my car. What the hell? How'd it get in the freaking interior? So this is the drive gear in question. I think I have the bolts ready for it. If not, I gotta see what bolts they need and reinstall this. Oh, they do. I do. So let's see if this will work now. Reattaching the drive gear that magically just came off for whatever reason. I don't know if I had a missing bolt that may have shaken this thing loose. Alright, first gear. There we go. Just an issue with the drive gear. Nothing too serious, I guess. Damn, it's about 6 o'clock, 5:30. I doubt the inspection shop is going to be open once I get to Parajavi in town. And, oh, wow. Yeah, I can feel this thing pulled to the left of not having the steering alignment altered with this car. Just kept it as is when I installed the tires and built the rest of the car as so. I know I could do this at home, but you'll probably do that. Brakes really work good. I'll do that at home is to manage with the steering alignment at home rather than paying Fleetari like 500 baka or something like that, almost like damn near 1,000 to do the steering alignment at his shop. He'll do it for you rather you doing it yourself. And yeah, this thing is really pulling the left. It's pretty much a chore to drive this car. I'm pretty much afraid of kicking this to a higher gear and go faster. Alright, pulling up to the highway. No cars to my left, so... watch the oncoming traffic with this car here. It's a regular old-ass... Opel or Saab? Something like that. And I did save the game earlier and reloaded. I hope the cops are not on the prowl over this hill with an unregistered, uninspected car here. So, speed limit is 100 kilometers an hour. Maintain and hope he's not over here. All good. So, 6 o'clock-ish. I think the inspection shop will probably not be open. And even the inspection, with my wheel alignment, I think it's going to be a waste of money, like if I were to check the car for an inspection with this horrendous wheel alignment here. Like, the car kind of pulls to the left or even refuses to turn it sometimes, and see, I'm kind of turning in. Are my brakes cooked? My brakes are cooked. I can't slow down. Well, I can accelerate, but I can't slow down other than engine braking. Nobody behind me. First gear. Cut this out wide. I'm kind of afraid to go into the ditch, so I think I'm all good. Go left. U-turn. Nobody behind me. And take it slow coming into Perijavi. Am I able to show you the brake pedal or brake pedal? That's my brakes. That's my brake pedal. It don't work anymore. Did my brakes fail, or is it a brake fluid issue? Because my brakes were squealing when I was driving the car and all that good stuff. I don't know if that brake squealing has to do with anything with having poor handbrake-ass brakes. And how's the temperature? Right, slap dab in the middle, so good on coolant and everything. That's also good. I gotta check my fluids with the brakes if the brake fluid is empty. Low on that fluid. Low on that fluid. So I think I have a possible brake leak. So that's my clutch, I believe. I think I'm probably low on brake fluid somehow. So I think I'm going to buy some brake fluid, definitely, and figure out a leak once I get home. How will one do for me? Okay, so that's one. I got to buy two. Alright, that's all the brake fluid, so I should have working brakes again. I'll probably check it, definitely check at home if I see if there is going to be a brake leak somewhere and check the hood. If there's some kind of brake leak in a car, which I'll check that once I get on with the next video of this here series. And it appears, seeing it's about 8 o'clock in game, is there a time? So that means don't park. You got a time somewhere, is there a kid? 8 to 1600 hours, so no more than 4 p.m. is where the inspection shop closes, so I'm like damn near 4 hours overdue past the closing time. So the brakes. Yep, just a brake issue with probably a line issue, like somewhere's with one of the brake lines not being secured all the way, or what? And how are my lights? So lights. Maybe. So I got my brake lights. Right there, right there, right there. You see that? You see that? I got a brake leak. Yep, you see that? I got a brake leak. God damn, I got a brake leak somewheres. It's not giving you a front shot. Like, are these daytime running lights or what? I can't see my front. Nope. Let's see. Those are my headlights, and so I believe these are daytimes and regular headlights, and then off. Okay, then, so daytime regulars off, not daytime regulars high beams and off. Yeah, again, watch this when I slow down once I hit the brakes. Yep, see the little drops of the fluid there? I don't know where, but I thought that shadow was an oil leak. I definitely need to fix this and check this out once I'm done. So, after this long-ass journey of trying to rebuild a Satsuma, especially for my 3-year break, the car, in terms of just getting it running, is finally done. All I gotta do, which I'll do so in the next video, is to try to get this inspected But first, I gotta clean up the issues with the terrible steering alignment and the brake fluid that is leaking, like a brake leak somewheres. Add some other things to tidy up the car and hopefully get it done for inspection and try to do some upgrades after I get this car legalized. So anyways, that'll do it with my summer car. And for those who are interested in this type of content, please be sure to like and subscribe so you won't miss out on any videos like this in the future. So this is TRIZE Rising Up and signing out.